Hi, Dennis. Welcome to Voices of Endpoint. It's a pleasure to have you here. Dennis, why don't you tell us about your journey before you joined Endpoint? What did you do? And then how did you join Endpoint?
Okay. Hello, I'm Denise. I was a project manager before I joined Endpoint. Still in IRT industry, and I joined Endpoint in 2023. Back in 3 years ago. So this is my third year here at Endpoint. Because I still want to developing in this IRT industry, so I still choose the same industry, and I still wanted to be a project manager because I feel cool and I feel really happy to do this job as a project manager to connect with client and to deliver the study, to make the clinical trial study to live in production. Feel good. Yeah.
Perfect. So you joined us 3 years back. Tell us a little bit about your journey within Endpoint. How did you start? What was your first moments in Endpoint? And then how did you grow within the last 3 years?
Okay. I actually joined Endpoint as associate project manager. And after 1 year and a half, I was promoted to project manager. I work remotely, but I feel connected to the team because the team is so supportive and caring. I learned a lot from everyone, and I think from the associate project manager to a project manager, it's a journey, and it involves everyone's help and my growth in their thing.
Wonderful. So tell me, what is a typical day in a project manager? What happens every day?
Yeah, typically if we were not delivering the initial build study or enhancement, then our typical day would be to address the questions from client. Because sometimes, if a client the sponsor, if they have no experience in RT, then there will be many questions about the resupply, the supply management. For example, if a clinical supply manager from sponsor team and they don't know how to use the ART, then they will reach out to me to ask the project manager to ask about how to maybe release the drug in RT system. Then we have to direct them how to use the each functionality. Sometimes we will arrange a call with them to show them how to use our system.
Wonderful. So typically, when does your day start, and what does it involve? Do you talk to your global teams? Do you talk to your PM, BSAs? Do you talk to development? How does the day in the life go for you?
Yeah. I don't know for others, but I have a to-do list in my OneNote. So I would check if I have some leftover from yesterday or and to start from the prioritized task. And if I have some escalation tickets, I will check with developers or testers to check it with their to the work to make things moved forward.
Wonderful. And typically, you said you were working remote. How often do you meet with different people? How much time do you spend with customers? How much time do you spend internally? Tell me a little bit about that.
I work in Shanghai, the city in China, and I have some colleagues also based in Shanghai. So we will have some gather around. We have some dinners, lunch together. So I will meet them, say, twice a month. But for other colleagues, in other cities, I have never seen him offline, but we connected to them every day online, of course.
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell me, as you start to, you're a very structured person. You have a to-do list and OneNote. You figure out what needs to be done in terms of escalations and resolving it. What does a good day look like for you, and what does a bad day look like for you?
A good day for me, of course, is that I have my to-do list done in one day with no leftovers for tomorrow's. A bad day would be like there's no resolution for my ongoing items. That would be a bad day because I really want to address the question or query for my clients. If I don't have a resolution within a day, then the turnaround time may be longer. Then that might be a bad day for me.
So how do you continue to skill yourself? You said you go and show the customers about the product and get that. What kind of training or upskills are you doing for yourself to continue to keep improving yourself?
First, we have the cornerstone lessons, but to be honest, that was too easy for me. So sometimes I will check with developers and testers for like sometimes for the for example the integrations. I have not much knowledge about the integration, so I will check with the integration developer on how to run the script and how to execute on the script. I will sometimes ask them if the script is reusable, because maybe next time we have similar issues and we don't need an integration developer. We just need a DM to reuse the script to shorten the turnaround time, something like this.
Wonderful. Are you more interested in the technology side
Yeah.
or in the domain side or in the trial side? Where will you spend your time to learn a lot?
For now, I'm more interested in technology side. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about technology with the advent of AI. What do you think of its impact in PM roles? Are you using AI? And if so, what are you using it for? Tell me a little bit about your AI journey.
Well, I'm so optimistic about the AI. Well, for my work, I haven't used AI that much about my PM work, but I just think, well, in life, I think AI kind of narrow the gaps between people with different levels of knowledge. So I think it's a good thing. It's a good side. And I know we have recently have the HR assistant at
Yeah.
Endpoint. So yeah, last time I tried to ask a question to HR assistant, and it kind of gave me an answer, a better answer than I expected. So I think it's cool. I like
Wonderful.
it.
Wonderful. So if you did have a chance to implement AI, what would you do for a PM tasks? What tasks do you think you can automate? Do you use Copilot to write emails to your customer? Do you use Copilot to plan some of your to-do list and activities? What do you do in your day-to-day?
For emails, I'd rather to write by myself. I think it's more like a human. I don't want the AI to write an email for me. But I'd rather have an AI to make some slides for me, the PowerPoint. I think it can just deliver the message, useful message in each slides, and it can be more efficient for my work.
Perfect. Perfect. So if you bring a new person into Endpoint, what would you tell them? Why should they join Endpoint?
Bring a new person. What kind of person you mean?
Like if, let's say another Denise who's 3 years like you want to bring them into your team, or you want to tell somebody in the marketplace, hey, why you should be joining Endpoint, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that this is a caring and supportive team that you will join and you will learn a lot. If you're not familiar with ART, RTSM system before, then you will definitely learn a lot with us. And if it's a new person join us, I think I will teach her or him everything I've learned here at Endpoint to show them
That's
the capacity, the caring vibes we have here.
so if you look at our culture and values, which is quality, passion, innovation, collaboration, empathy, what resonates most with you? What makes you come to Endpoint every day? Which of these qualities or values resonate, and what do you live those qualities? Which qualities do you live by?
I think collaboration is the most quality. Yeah, I because we as a PM we are kind of acting like a bridge between client and our study team. We need to deliver the message from client side to our developers, testers. So I think collaboration is definitely one of the most qualifications qualities I need to have.
Wonderful, a great sense of value. So, what does Denise do outside of work? You're doing a lot of work-related activities. What do you do for fun? What do you do outside of work?
Yeah, because after work, to release the stress from work, I kind of join some dance studio and also take some yoga class, body combat class, and I also play guitar
Oh, wow.
in my spare time. Yeah, just to get relaxed with myself.
And what kind of music do you play in guitar?
Rock and
Very
roll
nice.
music.
Very nice. And you said you had a good community of other folks in Shanghai. How do you guys get together? What do you do for fun when you get together as a team?
Yes, we my manager also based in Shanghai, so sometimes we have dinner after work and we have lunch. Um, Sometimes we talk about work, but sometimes we talk about life. Just yeah.
Wonderful. And as you start to look at your role and how clinical trials are going on, what do you see next coming in for you? What would challenge you and what would excite you in the coming years?
Um, I'd say because my background I don't have the medical background in my from back in the university. So I think the most challenge for me might be I need to get more familiar with the clinical trials, the life cycles. I need to to know more about the protocols, to read between the lines, and I think that'd be more challenge for me right now. Still
No,
learning.
that's, yeah, no. So you should talk to our team. We have a tool called Protocol Explainer. Maybe you could use that to put a protocol and it'll start to explain to you the protocol.
Cool.
And that could help you learn much more. But, wonderful. So, Denise, tell me, as you've been here for the last 3 years, you've seen, from a management standpoint, lots have changed. What advice or what feedback will you give to leaders like myself and Jennifer? What should we do to, what should we continue to do, or what should we do differently? What are your thoughts and inputs for us as leaders?
Have never think about an advice to give you and Jennifer. I kind of I think maybe the just now I mentioned the cornerstone license would be too general and easy for me. I think maybe we can offer some course that there's a there's maybe a tutor there. It's a live session, not just the cornerstone learning sessions. It's more I don't know how to maybe a designed course for us. Yeah, because we really want to know learn something new, but it's not a sometimes better place to learn in Cornerstone. Yeah.
Okay, very good feedback. We can definitely take that and see what we can do to operationalize. But then it seems like you're very excited. You're very structured in your approach. You're excited about AI and innovation. If you had to tell your colleagues a little bit about, what key messages for them from this conversation, what would you tell your colleagues?
I say that um you we, the our team is more open than our thought. We accept every challenge, we accept every innovation, and it's a better place than we thought. I just
That's
yeah.
fantastic. And as you said, the key attribute for somebody in your role is collaboration and where you're bridging from customer standpoint and internal teams and working together. Are you having fun at Endpoint doing all of this? Are you challenged and is it exciting for you?
Yes, definitely. I'm having fun at the point. This is my third year, and I definitely will stay here forever.
Wonderful. Dennis, this has been a wonderful conversation. Really appreciate your really thoughtful answers and feedback. Appreciate it. Thank you.